Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing the 2023 planner tag, and I'm kind of combining the planner tags I saw posted from Laura Marie Plans and Kittenish Girl Jess. So I'll go ahead and link both of their channels as well as their planner tag videos down in the description below if you're interested. I kind of picked and chose some of the prompts to use and kind of put them together because some of them overlapped, some of them were unique to each individual planner tag. So I decided to do both, and this is my 2023 planner. It is the Erin Condren floral one, I believe. It is pretty hefty, and some of these spreads actually you guys haven't seen on YouTube yet since I am a little bit behind in posting those videos, so you'll see some sneak peeks in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first prompt is my favorite spread, and that will be this one. This was Enchanted from Caress Press, I believe. And I chose this kit this week because this marks 1 year until our wedding. So I was debating between two kits to use for the wedding. I chose the other one, which you'll see in a later plan with me, like way later. But this was my second choice one, so I decided to use this as the 1 year countdown for it. I absolutely love the way it turned out. I decided to color block, which I'm very happy I did. And I also pulled in some white, like see-through foil, which I'm kind of glad I did on this spread because I was debating again on using it for this one or my actual wedding, and because it's like beyond see-through. I mean, in person you can kind of see it, but on camera not at all. So I'm happy that I ended up using it on this one and not my actual wedding spread. So, and I think mixing in the olive foil from Plannahannah was definitely the way to go. Moving on to my least favorite spread, which is this one. This is for National Planner Day, which is why I kind of did like a Franken plan with mixed like planning themed stickers and full boxes and everything from multiple different kits. And I think I just didn't really have a clear vision for what I wanted. And I think the colors are fine like in the full boxes. I just wish I kind of like stuck with one of them, you know, like kind of like these colors, even though like for example these two boxes from Glam Planner didn't have those colors at all, and I was like, oh, I need to try to pull in more warm tones to fit that in, but oh, there's purple in this, and it was just, I needed to have a clear vision, and I didn't. I mean, I am really happy with the way the bottom washi turned out. I think that's good, but this is one of the ones where if I love Franken planning, don't get me wrong, I will still be doing it, but I think if you don't have a clear vision for a Franken plan, then it's gonna end up kind of like this, which is a mosh pit basically. So moving on to the favorite seasonal spreads. I don't know if this was like you pick one spread for the whole year and it just happens to be a seasonal theme, but I chose a favorite seasonal spread for each season. So this is my January spread, or my winter spread I should say. This is from Creating & Co. I believe it's called Winter Vibes, and it's just this like winter like small town cabin type feel to it, and I just love the way it turned out. I love the sparkly hollow that I chose to use with it, and especially this bottom washi, like it was like a snow print that came with it, and then this overlay from Planner Pixie Co. I think just adds to it, and like this hollow strip that I used looks like snow, so it really looks like the snow is falling throughout. And the way I did this double box, I really like, I had all the snow deco left over, so I decided to put it in because I didn't have any other overlays to use, and I just love the colors and the mountains and like the watercolor, and overall I'm just very happy with the way that this turned out. So this is my favorite winter spread. This is my favorite springtime spread. It is Salty Air from Squirrel Prince Co. And this is one of the examples of when a Franken kit goes right. The full boxes are from, or the functional items are from the Mermaid kit, like that mystery kit from SPC, but I think that worked really well with the colors of these full boxes, since I didn't have the whole kit. I just had the full boxes, so I think this worked perfectly. As you can see, I used this washi again from the planner one. No, technically I used this one first, the other one second, but anyway. Yeah, the only thing I wish I did was put bougie boxes or some sort of underlays underneath, but other than that, I'm just very happy with the way that this spread turned out. This was my favorite summer spread. It was the mystery kit from Squirrel Prince Co., the June 2022 mystery. She now has it in her shop. I forgot what it's called, but probably like Ice Cream Shop or something. And I absolutely love the way this turned out. I definitely went ham on the foil. I think this was really the first time I really committed to using themed foil, because I have like the ice cream underlays from Planet Hannah, ice cream overlays from Alicia Craft, these sprinkle overlays from Squirrel Prince Co. And it was just, on top of that, it was a very busy week. This was the week that we were in Virginia visiting my sister-in-law. And it was also National Ice Cream Day, which is why it's ice cream spread or ice cream themed. And yeah, I'm just really happy with the way it turned out. I didn't color block, and I think that's because like the pattern boxes had like multiple colors, and it wouldn't have been very clear that it was color block. So I decided to mix it up, which I think worked really well. It is very busy and definitely very in your face, but I'm very happy about that. And then finally, my favorite fall spread is this spread from September 11th. This is the Planner Pixie Co. Fall Festival kit. And it is a kind of, at least color scheme wise, non-traditional fall. And I'm just really happy with the way it turned out. I used the olive underlays from Planner Pixie Co., the rose fall overlays from Caress Press, and yeah, I am really happy with the way it turned out. I think the foil combo that I used like is perfect, and I really like the way the green pops in the background, since the green wasn't one of the colors in the kit, but it was like, it showed up a lot in the boxes, so I think that was a nice pop to it. I like the way the sidebar turned out, the color blocking turned out. And yeah, I didn't get to use a lot of fall kits this year. Just fall was very busy with like themed kits and things like that. So I'm very happy that I finally got to use this kit, because I wanted to use it last year, but I didn't get a chance. And the wait paid off. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. Up next is my favorite holiday spread, which I did for the 4th of July. I kind of did a non-traditional 4th of July. I mean, the colors are very traditional, but the theme not so much. This is the Planner Kate mini kit this is Planner Kate mini kit 152. It's this red, white, and blue like sea themed one to it, and I added a lot of red and blue foil, especially this pack from Squirrel Prince Co. I have just hollow underlays and star from SPC, and I use these firework overlays from Simply Gilded, and I think bringing that in really helped make it more of a 4th of July spread. And yeah, I typically don't use foil with my Planner Kate stickers, but I think this spread really kind of changed my mind and showed me that it really can work. And I just love the way it turned out, and I like the fact that it was a non-traditional 4th of July kit. So for my favorite 2023 art set, I chose this one. This is from Caress Press, called Spring Queen. It was her January mystery, I believe. I forgot what month it was, but it was a mystery kit that definitely came out this year. I had to go through all of like social media to find out what kits came out this year, so I knew what was 2023 art. And this one I like so much just because this was for my bridal shower. It fit with the theme of my bridal shower, which was like a garden tea party floral type theme, so I thought this was perfect. I like the foil that it came with. At first I was like, oh, that's kind of loud, but I think it works really well, and especially because I mixed it in with hollow, I think it kind of tamed down a little bit, toned down the bright green foil that was used. And yeah, this art is just gorgeous. It's Darcy art, I believe. I may be wrong with that, I don't know. Either way, I'm just very happy with the way the spread turned out and with the way the art was drawn. So for my favorite anytime spread, it is this one. This is one of the mysteries from Scroll Prints Co. It was the August 22 mystery, I believe, and it's obviously this coffee themed. And I think one of the reasons why this was one of my favorite spreads, or at least mystery spreads at least, was because of the foil bundle. I think a foil bundle, when themed, can like make or break a kit, and I think this one definitely made it. I am very happy with the way it turned out. I love all the like small coffee additions to it. So the foil bundle came from Crest Press. It was a collab that was included in the mystery kit from Scroll Prints Co. And I know that this kit I shouldn't say just, but she did recently re-release it. So it is available for purchase in the shop. And I think the marble works really well with it. The matte bronze, I think, works with those like muted undertones. And I just love the way that this one turned out. Okay, so for this next prompt, this was the biggest flop / regret. And this one I would say was more, I guess, both a flop and a regret. A flop because I just had such high hopes for it, because I absolutely love this art, this like farmers market art. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I just didn't like the pastel colors that was chosen to be used with the kit, and I still stand by that. I saw some spreads that used like the actual kit as it was intended to be used, and I just didn't like it. So in my mind, I was like, oh, let me bring out some of those bolder gem tone colors and it'll be perfect. And so one of the things about that is I regret not taking more time to really find the perfect colors to use, because I was just so excited to use this kit, and I was just like, oh, perfect, let me just pull red, orange, yellow, green, perfect, done. And I think the exact tones that I used in the functional items that I pulled are just not the right shade / tone to use with the full boxes. I think if I went less bold and more like gem toned, and took the time to really find the colors, like the right shade of colors, I think it would have been a lot better. I think the orange and the green actually kind of work okay, because they're a little bit more muted, but I think the red is just too bright, the yellow is too harsh, and I wish I took a little bit more time with it. But I am happy. I don't know if I would say I'm happy with this spread, but I still love these full boxes, and I just wish I was able to do the art justice. But I will say I do like the underlays that I use. They're like the veggie underlays from Planet Hannah. I think that worked really well. And I think this bottom washi actually worked well too. Maybe not so much the yellow, but the mixed metal I also, with gold and silver, I think actually worked too. It was just pretty much everything else didn't work. Up next is the biggest surprise in a good way, and that is this kit. This is one that you haven't seen yet. This is the Scroll Prints Co. Be Our Guest. It's the winter, Beauty and the Beast inspired art. And again, this was another one that I had to do a franking plan with. I just had the full boxes, and I'm actually very happy with the way this turned out. I think the colors worked really well with the franking kit. I pulled these functional items from like an old SPC mystery, the one that was kind of like a stay-at-home movie night neutral themed kit, and I think that worked really well. And I also wanted to pull in some some champagne lights and rose, which when you think about it, I think is such a weird, interesting combo, but in my opinion, in this spread, I think it really worked, and I was able to pull in some of this like Argyle underlays from Scroll Prints Co. as well. I think that works too, and overall, I'm just pleasantly surprised with the way this spread turned out. I had pretty low expectations, honestly, I think especially with my foil combo, but when I laid it down, I was like, nope, this works. I'm happy with it. Up next is the favorite mystery kit. I forgot which month this came from, even though this is a very old mystery kit from SPC. It is available in the shop now, which is what I actually purchased. It originally was a mystery, but I wasn't subscribed at the time, so I had to purchase the kit itself. And I just love the way it turned out, which you'll hear me say that pretty much every spread. I used some reading foil from Plannahannah in her unicorn foil because I think the purple, the pink, and the silver all work with the spread. So I was like, might as well use it all in one foil. Yeah, pretty much all of the foil is from Plannahannah actually. And then I have some reading overlays also from Plannahannah. And yeah, I just love the pastel colors. I think it's perfect for spring. I love reading. I am an avid reader, so I think mixing all of that together just came out for the perfect spread, especially since I use this for World Book Day or World Literacy Day, one of those. I forgot which day it is. I think it's in the second half. I'm not sure which day it actually occurs on, but I know it happened this week, which is why I wanted to do a reading type kit this week. Okay, this next one is for the best sidebar, which was kind of, I guess, hard to choose a specific week, but this format of sidebar I really liked. I think this was one of the first times where I put in the spacing in between. I know a lot of people have been doing that for a while. I am just starting to get on board with that. I love when the full box and just everything matches up really nicely. I know there are some other ones that I have where I have 2 full boxes and these 2 in there that I think works really well. It's just sometimes, like this one, although this I kind of made it work with this, but sometimes it just doesn't, like this, because I have so much extra space, but I don't mark that many things in the sidebar. Like I just don't know what to do with the sidebar. So, and I think when it works, it works. Like for example, this one, it's fine, but then like this, I don't know. I think I need to figure out what to do with my sidebar situation. I still haven't quite nailed down what I like, even though I do like this, but I don't always mark something in the sidebar like this. So when I don't have that to mark, it gets kind of wonky with what it looks like. But this week, at least, it turned out nicely. Up next is my favorite foil combo, and I'm actually going to the very first spread in the planner. This was Yule Ball from Scribble Prints Co. It was, again, it was a franking kit. I had the full boxes, but I didn't have anything else. So I used, as you can see, this is Glam Planner. Some of the functional items are Glam Planner as well. Some are Scribble Prints Co. And I love the way the kit turned out, and especially with the foil. This was, I think, the first time I mixed foil colors, and I think that's why this foil combo just is my favorite. It holds a special place in my heart because I used silver SPC foil, and then I also used lavender foil from SPC. It was an old foil bundle. I think that like subtle pop of a light pastel purple really works with the colors, and I think it's not overwhelming. And yeah, I just was able to use pretty much everything I wanted to and still have it look nice, and I'm just very happy with the way that it turned out. So moving on to the Wildest foil combo. It was this week. This is the week of May 29th. It was when I used Glam Planner Art Gallery kit, and this was definitely, I wouldn't say it's the wildest foil combo since I really only used one color foil, but it definitely was a wild foil, at least for how I typically plan. I definitely like more of the core foils and more of the lighter pastels, but I had this green foil that I hadn't used yet, and I was like, now or never. And I think it actually really worked out. I was worried that it would be too much green, and it honestly, it kind of is in a way, but like in a way that works, you know? So I'm very happy I took that risk because I think this spread turned out really well. So next for the core foil, this is the week of June 12th using this Hubman and Chub Girl Outer Space kit. I used this for Father's Day, and I'm so happy with the way it turned out. This was the first time I used a Hubman and Chub Girl kit, and I did have to kind of tweak it a little bit to make it work with my planning and add a few things to it, but I think it worked out really well. I do like their kits because I don't know if all of them have it. I think they do, but at least this one did, where it had the foil already, like the kit was already foiled, so I didn't really have to add any overlays or anything. I really just added the bottom washi because it didn't come with the kit, as well as the bougie boxes, and I think that worked so well. I love like the subtle pops of gold in this kit and how everything just worked out so nicely. So I'm very happy with the way this one turned out. For my favorite mixed metal moment, I am choosing the week of August 28th, which is the first day of Hogwarts, in this Alohomora kit from Squirrel Prince Co. And I used silver foil from SPC and dark blue foil, I believe, from Planet Hannah, and I'm very happy with the way that this turned out. I did try to keep it all silver and blue because I am a Ravenclaw. As you can see, I wanted to really work that into the kit this week, and I think I did it. I will say this is not quite a mixed metal because the blue isn't really a metal. I kind of interpreted that prompt as a mixed foil prompt. So yeah, I like the way it turned out. I'm a proud Ravenclaw, and I'm glad I got to show that. For the best bottom washi, I chose this kit. This is the week of June 19th, which was Squirrel Prince Co. Dream. This was a mini kit. However, I did pull in this foil bundle from Squirrel Prince Co. I don't remember what it's called. It is a silver foil, and it has like the pinkish and grayish background to it. And I think that's why I chose this to be my favorite bottom washi, because I think this pattern just worked perfectly with the kit. It had those pinks, the pastels. I used as you can see, I used the date covers as well, and just the headers in the sidebar. And I just really like the way it turned out. I think this purple foil also, the combo of the silver and the lavender works well, which again is the same combo that I used in the Yule Ball kit for my favorite foil combo. And yeah, I'm very happy with the way this one turned out. So for this prompt, this is my favorite moment. I couldn't choose which one to do, so I'm going to put both of them in here. This first one is when we went to Hawaii, and this was the first vacation that just Colton and I have taken in like years together. So I'm really happy with the way the spread turned out. I purchased this art from Digiberry Designs. I designed the kit myself, and I used foil, this blue hollow foil from Caress Press, and then this pink foil, as well as the underlays from Planet Hannah. And I think it was just the perfect diving kit. I love the colors. I love that I color blocked, and I really enjoyed this week, both in the planner and in real life. And then another good week that I had this year was for my 30th birthday party. This plan with me is also available on YouTube already. And I used the murder mystery from Caress Press, and I went ham with the foil, honestly. I have underlays from Planner Pixie Co., overlays from Alicia Craft and Caress Press, and like special 30th themed overlays from Plan With Me stickers. And I had a great time at my birthday party, as well as planning out this spread. I wanted it to be, I guess, kind of perfect, and I think it is. Again, it is a little busy, but in the best way possible. So I'm really happy with the way that this spread turned out, and I was able to appropriately capture the essence that was my birthday party. So very happy with this one. My favorite season this year was spring, and I think that's really, not that I don't like spring kits, I really do, obviously, but I think that's just because this was the least busy season out of all year, so I was able to really use a lot of spring kits. So this is one of the most succinct seasons in my planner, which is probably why it was my favorite, because pretty much this one's not truly spring, but it does have a lot of spring colors. But I was really able to use up some spring / pastel kits, and yeah, I'm really happy with the way this one turned out, even though this is kind of loud. But I've had this kit forever, so I'm glad I got to use it. So you already saw this one. This was for our anniversary. It was a Swan Princess inspired kit from Glam Planner. You saw this one. You saw this one. I love the way planner cake kits turn out. This was Simply Gilded. I used this for Mother's Day. This was Colton's birthday. Really one of the only special themed kits that I use that don't really work with the season. And then finally, this was Ursula for when we watched Little Mermaid. So when the new movie came out. So yeah, that, oh, actually, and then finally, the last prompt that I am doing is my favorite washi tape, and that is for the week of June 5th. I always do a World Oceans Day spread every year. If you don't know, I am in school for marine biology, so I do like to mark that. And my favorite washi is definitely this bottom washi. I purchased this, like, nautical, I guess you can say, themed washi at a conference. Like, I'm so sorry, I completely forgot who the artist is, but I absolutely love it. And then I had this bottom washi from that scuba diving kit left over, and then I used the overlays from Planner Pixie Co. as well in ice. And then these underlays, I don't know if the underlays are from Planner Pixie Co. or Planner Hannah, but yeah. And then I also have this wave washi that I've had in my collection forever, and I just love this bottom washi and the way that all the blues turned out in this spread. So that is everything for my planner 2023 planner, I should say, tag. Again, this boy is hefty. It doesn't even stay closed with the cover, but that's fine. So let me know what you guys thought of these different spreads, if you had any of the same categories, or even if you made a planner tag video similar to this one. Let me know in the comments below so I can definitely go ahead and check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.